We're with Jim Wilson, the Director of Gaming. What does that mean in conjunction with this race here tonight? I mean, you're the one who's maybe set all the odds on which teams are favored to win this race?
That is correct. If you want to win this, you will bet on Team 4, Beauties and the Beast.
Hope you got a big race tonight, and I can tell since the moment I met you, which must have been 15 seconds ago, that you are very, very serious, and you're not here to play.
Most definitely.
We're with Hersey Taylor from Team 2. It's 3 peas in a pod, and you're starting off for Team 2. You're going to be the first runner. That's an important responsibility you're taking on, don't you think?
I think it's a huge responsibility. I think it has a lot to do with the outcome of the total race itself.
We are with Troy T-Bone Keeping, head honcho here at Southland Greyhound Park, and I know you're out here to win. You're not out here to mess around. But I noticed that last year you didn't win, but the person who did win is no longer with the company. Is that just ironic, or how'd that work out?
I think if you look at last year's video, I told him it was nice working with him. So same thing goes this year.
We're with Shane Cool Whip Bolander, the Director of Racing. Being the Director of Racing here at Southland, that should mean that you know how to race. Is that true?
That's what the title would indicate, yes, sir.
Yeah, we were joined by O.C., who's with Team 3, and I saw this is your second year in the race now. Saw your performance last year. I was in front of a large crowd here, and it seemed as if you took a spill at the finish line. Can you explain what happened as you fell down at the finish line last year?
It actually was a dive.
Oh, that was a dive?
It was a dive.
We're with Amanda, with Foxy Hounds, big race coming up, and from what I understand, we just talked a little bit off camera, you did a lot to get ready for this race tonight.
I did, and a whole lot.
What did you do?
Went to the tanning bed.
We are with former MC but current team member John Geelan, who's running for the Guard Dogs tonight. Leg 3, hot dog, Pepsi, a part of your leg. How do you plan on going about your business tonight?
Well, I've been studying a lot of the Nathan Hot Dog Finals on TV, and so I've really studied hard on how to wolf down a hot dog and drink a Pepsi. I feel I'm ready.
Well, we're with Brandy, who tonight's going to be rusty during the race this evening. And how did you get in this position? Everybody's going to be chasing you around the track. You're used to people chasing you around, aren't you?
Yes.
Anything else that you want to say to the people that are going to be chasing you? Because I think a lot of eyes are going to be on you here tonight.
They can just keep looking at my tail. It'll be bobbing all the way down the track.
Finally, have you gotten together to, learn more about what it takes to win a race, maybe by talking with some of the Greyhounds themselves and doing some interviews with them, and ask them how many times they bark before the race starts or anything like that?
Absolutely. They said drink a lot of water right before the race so you can pass the drug test.
He's right about the water. That's the way I always did it.
Where's Shane go?
Let's go.
Number one, we're number one.
And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Of our 8 teams, here is team number 1. This is the Bean Counters representing the finance department. We're rolling on to group number 2. This is 3 peas in a pod right here, ladies and gentlemen. Team number 3, this is the Chef's Vegetables, representing our food and beverage department. Our team captain is Mr. O.C. Almomo. Group number 4, Beauties and the Beast, representing the gaming department. Moving on to team number 5, representing the racing department. We rolling doggy style. Moving on to number 6, though. Here comes a tough team. This is the Top Dogs right here, representing the administration and facilities departments. The big boys right here. Give it up for the Top Dogs, folks. We're moving on to the Guard Dogs, representing our security department. And the last but not least, our Foxy Hounds, representing the Frontline Associates. Those are our team members for the 2nd annual Greyt Human Race. Brandy Bunny's on the move, folks, for the 2nd annual Greyt Human Race. And off! Oh, we had a false start. We had a false start, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to do it once again. All right, folks, here we go. Here comes Brandy Bunny, and they're off! They're breaking out on top. It's Hersey's out on top. There's Chef Tong right behind them. And number 7 on the outside, Big Keith's closing wide. Back to number 6, Richard Eagle Booth. There's Donald in 5th. And we're to our next leg. Two pieces of pot. Sarah Morgan is out on top. Back to a number. There's three behind him. It looks like it's box to wire thus far for Sarah Morgan. She's beating the rest of them up. Here is number 2 following in second. That's Ronnie Marconi, as well as Hope Ugwu. We're going to the next leg. But right now, so far, John Geelan's in a romp. Here comes O.C. making his move. Here's O.C.'s on the move. O.C. breaks out on top. O.C.'s on the move. O.C. could O.C. go all the way? He's making his move. O.C. all alone thus far. O.C.'s making a move. He's taking the slamming that Pepsi. He's making up some time here, folks. Slamming that Pepsi and eating that hot dog. O.C.'s putting it away. Here comes Brian Ernie. He's going to work on a Pepsi. Having a good time right there, deciding what's going on. He's about to make his move, I do have a feeling. O.C. is making a run. While John's still back drinking, and as well as Brian's taking his drink, O.C. is blowing him away, folks. We're going to the 4th and final leg. That is right. Here we go. O.C. hands off to him. It looks like Robert Turnip Marriott's going all the way to the wire. There's nobody behind him. Brandy's leading him on home. Robert Turnip Marriott. Here comes Donald behind him. Robert Turnip Marriott, box to wire, wins the 2nd annual Great Human Race. And Shane's running a distant second. Shane a well-distant second. Shane from place in your face. Oh, Shane's tiring out. Oh, my gosh. Will there be a DNF tonight? Shane's picked it back up, though. He's back up. He took a little tumble, but he's back up. Shane Bollinger's coming in 2nd place. Here comes Jason Gidry. Troy keeping on the move. Jason Gidry. Running third. Troy keeping, bringing it on in, folks. The top 4 finishers. Troy runs 4th. And here comes Ananance running. Ananance going to come on home for 5th. And here comes Diane, way back. Diane, come on and bring it home, honey. She's coming all the way. Chris Mosley's coming in for 5th place. Here she comes. Come on, Chris. Bring it home, darling. We're waiting on you. That's Barbara Van Land. Chris is coming on. Chris, look out. Barbara is closing on you, Chris. Don't give out. Barbara's out on your heels. She's coming. Chris, give it all you got. Chris is toying with her. Barbara's coming on. Chris hangs on and beats Barbara.
All right, we're standing down here at the podium, David. We do have a winning team for the winning championship interview.
No, it's under dispute. Apparently we have a shaken Pepsi back there. We need the judges to do a review, please.
Uh-oh. Always got to be controversy.
The official judge is Arky up there.
It doesn't seem right that the food team should win the race, but it looked like about the 3rd leg is where it all turned. Let's be joined by our 3rd leg man right now. This is O.C. Spud, and it looked like Team 3 was behind for a while, and then when you were in your leg of the race, you just took control of the situation, like you told me you would do during the pre-race interview.
I told you, man, before we started this thing that Team 3 was going to do it. I've been going to the Nathan's Academy of Etymology, working on my hot dog eating, Pepsi drinking. It's all good.
Things changing the order of finish. We're going with 3-7-2-5. With our order of finish here tonight. Chef's Vegetables takes home the trophy. Thanks Budweiser and everybody involved.